Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all over the ones that didn't. I appreciate you anyway. I'm almost certain y'all heard about this wild story already by now, man. I want to have a moment of silence for, I believe, 6 of the unfortunate people that had their life stolen from this demon, right? I want to have a quick moment of silence. 3 of them were children, young children, y'all. We talking about 7, 8, 9 years old. I mean, literally babies. Had their life stolen from them, and I can only imagine what their parents is going through, you know. And but before I get to it, y'all, I'm sorry. Let's have a moment of silence for them. RIP to those 6 individuals. I believe, again, 3 children and then 3 staff members. I believe 2 teachers and a custodian, if I'm not mistaken. And it's really sad, man, because these types of things happen so often. And I said this in my last video with the school shooter. I can't even remember. There's so many, I don't even remember them now. This type of stuff happens so often. It's almost like when it first happens, it doesn't even shock you anymore. It makes you think. It made me think, damn, when is the next one gonna happen? 3 months from now? 4 months? 5 months from now? That's how bad it is. And these types of things are going to continue to happen because of these crazy ass people, these let me say this, demon ass people. That's what hell is wrong with the let me play these videos for y'all, man. The stuff like this just rubs me the wrong way. I really hate when stuff like this happens and you involve children. What the hell is the children has to do with, and this is nothing against the adults that lost their life too, but just the children. What the hell do you got to do this for the children for? Why? Adults, again, it's the same thing, but why?
When the officers got to the second level, they saw a shooter, a female, who was firing. The officers engaged her. She was fatally shot by responding police officers. There was a 5-member team who was on the second floor at that time. 2 individuals from that 5-member team opened fire on the shooter. We know at this point that this shooter is a female. She appears to be in her teens, although her identification has not been confirmed at this juncture. We know that she was armed with at least 2 assault-type rifles and a handgun. We are efforting now to identify her. She entered the school through a side entrance and traversed her way from the first floor to the second floor, firing multiple shots. We now know that there are 3 students who were fatally wounded, as well as 3 adults inside the school. We are working to identify those victims. Including the shooter, a total of 7 persons were killed as a result of this morning's incident at the school.
Nashville police keep identify the shooter as.
So, again, this thing really pisses me off, man, because whatever crap you're going through, whatever mental, listen, and there's a lot of things I really want to say, y'all, but I'm going to try my best to keep it to myself because YouTube is already being sensitive as hell among other people. You know what I mean? But this type of stuff needs to stop. It should have never started. First of all, let me say that it should have never started. But the fact that it started, we're already here now. It is what it is. This type of stuff needs to stop. It needs to stop. I say all that to say this. I don't care if this was a trans person. I don't care if it was straight, gay, bi, lesbian. I don't care. The fact of the matter is, this person took lives, 6 lives, took 6 people's lives from them, from their family. And again, like I said earlier, man, my heart goes out, especially to the people that now has to plan a wedding for their 8-year-olds that had their life stolen from them. Disgusting. Disgusting. Shout out to Nashville Police Department for taking her down the way that they did, without no damn question. And if y'all want, I can post the link in the description or in the comment section if y'all want to see that. I didn't really care to see it. It popped up on Facebook, and I was watching. I was like, oh damn, they really got her. You know what I mean? It's a graphic video. So again, if y'all really want to see that video, whatever, I got you. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the comments, something like that. Just make sure you ask in case I forget. You know what I mean? But this type of stuff really scares me from having kids, because there's only so much you can do to try your best to make sure that stuff like this doesn't happen. There's only so much you can do. A lot of schools around the country in America have introduced these new policies, these new ways of policing, these new ways of trying to protect our students and all this, that, and the third. Now what they're trying to do is have a, I think it's called a resource officer, or one officer that stays there from the time the school opens, or I think 30 minutes before it opens, or an hour before it opens, till like an hour after it closes. But I mean, if I'm being brutally honest, we might need more. We might need more. I can guarantee, and I said this in my last video, I can guarantee you within another 3 to 6 months, we're going to be having the same conversation over and over and over again. I'm kind of just, it really sucks that I have to keep repeating myself, but this stuff needs to stop. Children, you have to be a sick ass individual to tell yourself, first of all, to tell yourself that you want to go on a killing spree like that. Number one, that's first and foremost. But to say, I'm gonna have a killing spree in a damn elementary school, you are sick. You need help. That's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, no in between, no nothing, none of that. If you come out here talking about, yo, I don't like my life right now, I don't like where this is going, I don't like ABC 1, 2, 3, I'm going to start deleting people. You're sick. If you say all that and then you say, I'm going to start deleting people and let me go to an elementary school, bro, you are possessed. You're a demon. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. I've had a million damn bad days before, and never once did I think, yo, let me load my gun up and start, you know what I mean, airing this thing out. Who thinks that way? Insane.
28-year-old Audrey Hale, who police
Audrey Hale, 28 years old. Let me run it back. My bad. Audrey Hale. I'm thankful for the Nashville police officers for taking out Audrey. Good job on the on Nashville police, or whatever their name is. Good job on them.
Nashville police keep identify the shooter as 28-year-old Audrey Hale, who police say identifies as transgender. That news has already prompted some attacks against the trans community. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry picks up our coverage from here.
Demonstrators at the Texas state capitol Monday fighting against anti-trans bills being considered by state lawmakers as news broke that the Nashville school shooter identifies as transgender.
It doesn't excuse anything that happened. I am concerned about how opposition and people who are anti-trans will try to spin this.
Concern about tweets like this from GOP Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, writing, how much hormones like testosterone and medications for mental illness was the transgender Nashville school shooter taking? Everyone can stop blaming guns now.
The comparison.
Listen. Again, I don't even know what to say. It's a fair question. It's a fair question. I would like to know the answer.
Stop blaming guns now.
The comparison of they did it because they're trans is very unfair to trans people.
Andrea Segovia from the Transgender Education Network of Texas joined Monday's battle at the Capitol, fighting House Bill 1686, which would block doctors from providing gender transition healthcare treatment to children. Now, with another reason for the Texas trans community to be in the spotlight and at least 2 months remaining of the legislative session, advocates worry the attacks aren't over.
You can't say that because one person did something that's a characteristic or reason to be cruel to trans people.
And tonight, while facts about the Nashville shooting are still surfacing, the Human Rights Campaign says trans people are much more likely to be victims of violence rather than perpetrators. Writing in a statement, regardless of the reason for this shooting, the use of violence is reprehensible, and we renew our call for common sense gun safety legislation. In the newsroom tonight, I'm Bryce Newberry, KP.
I said a while back that we need to have mandatory mental evaluations for gun owners. I said that also for police officers, and etc. Anybody that walks around that carries a gun on them or has one in their house. I believe in protecting yourself. I believe in protecting your loved ones. I believe in protecting your cars or whatever. I don't care. I believe in having that type of protection. But there is a lot of people that is mentally unstable and should not have those types of weaponry at their disposal. I believe, RIP to those people. I'm not even about to go there. RIP to those people that unfortunately lost their lives, and my deepest condolences to the family members that now have to bury those children and bury their loved ones in general. My deepest condolences and apologies and sorrow, all that stuff goes out to that family. And it's unfortunate. I just hate to say this, but I have to. I mean, I will be back doing this again soon because we're going to have another one. I know we will. And the fact that I say that, it really rubs me wrong, and I hate that I have to say it, but it's the truth. I know I'm going to be back here doing another video about this again. I know it. This stuff needs to stop. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for her,